Yeah, so everyone, welcome to the fourth session of Aptitude. My name is Amit. I'm your mentor. So in this session, I'm going to explain you all the concepts related to aptitude, and then at last, after the completion of aptitude, we are going to discuss even the reasoning as well. So before I start, instead of starting the things at a fast pace, let me tell you first what actually the aptitude is, and then after we'll start. So first of all, everyone, they go with the myth that aptitude means just mathematics, and there are many aspirants, many candidates, they always get scared of mathematics, right? But let me tell you, aptitude is not at all maths. Let's say if you know basic addition, basic subtraction, basic multiplication and division, along with that, just basic understanding. I mean, you just have to use your common sense. That's it. Aptitude means the reasoning ability. That's it. Understanding the things. Here you don't have to worry about even trigonometry, not even trigonometry, differentiation, integration that you have studied in your intermediate, I mean plus one, plus two, and even not even the binomial theorems or whatever you have studied in your BTech or during the graduation. All that hard and tough things you don't have to learn. Now, very important thing, even you might have seen that people, they keep on teaching by using various methodologies. They say that if you can learn at least 100 questions, or sorry, if you can practice at least 50 questions or 60 questions of this particular concept, then you will be thorough with that. But I would say very, very interesting thing, every concept, every chapter of aptitude, for example, speed, distance, and train, speed, distance, and time, usually it has max to max 10 types, not more than that. Why I'm saying this? Because, for example, if you are able to solve those 10 types of questions, you don't have to touch any other concept. For example, let me tell you, let's say they may say that first thing, a person, a train is going at a speed of, okay, so and so speed, in it is covering a certain distance in 5 hours. So what is the distance? Fine, this is type 1. Then in case of type 2, you'll find that there is a train which is crossing a person. Then in type 3, there are two trains which are coming. In type 4, two trains are going in the same direction. There is a person along with the train. They are going. Getting the point, everyone? Okay. So these are the types actually you need to see. Okay. So if you could understand the types, you don't have to go around all 50 types or 60 types or 70 types. Sorry, questions. Fine. Okay. So let's get started. So in case of every chapter, you will find only one thing. That is, you just need to concentrate on the types so that you can save your time. Fine. So let's get started with, and moreover, people also say that you have to learn the formula. I would say you don't have to learn any formula. The reason is so simple. And what is that? For example, as just now I told you, basic understanding. That is, for example, let's say if I say, by the way, just comment in the comment section, what is the maximum speed that you go on a bike? Let's say if you say 100 kilometer per hour, what is the meaning? It means in 1 hour you are going 100 kilometers. So if in 1 hour 100 kilometers, right, then in half an hour 50, fine. In 15 minutes 25. So is there any formula which is required? In case if you feel, so like what's the formula, how I can get this formula? So simply, for example, if I say speed is 100 kilometer per hour. That's nothing but speed is distance by time, and that's the formula. So whatever the formula that you have to learn, simply you can use your basic understanding and get the formula. Okay, so I'll just try to minimize the concept of formulas. With minimal formulas, we are going to learn the things. Okay, fine. Now, let me erase this. Okay, so let's go through the first and the foremost question of aptitude, and that too, the topic is speed, distance, and time. Fine. Yeah. So a train is running at the speed of 60 kilometer per hour. Yeah, before this, one more thing I would like to tell you, that is, in case if you want to change kilometer per hour to meter per second, there are only two things that you need to learn. First is kilometer per hour to meter per second, and the second thing is that meter per second to kilometer per hour. Only these two things you need to know. So now let me tell you, kilometer per hour. It means 1 kilometer equals to how many meters? And the simple answer is 1,000 meters. Whereas 1 hour equals to how many seconds? So 60 minutes into 60 seconds. That is 3600. So let's try to substitute here. 1,000 by 3600. 0 cancel. Now 2 5s are 2 18s are. That's 5 by 18. It means from kilometer per hour to meter per second, if you have to change, you need to multiply the term with 5 by 18. Hope you're getting the point. In case if you want to change from meter per second to kilometer per hour, what you have to do? It's quite simple. That is, simply you have to multiply with opposite of this, that is 18 by 5. So one thing that you need to remember, kilometer per hour to meter per second, that is from higher to lower, so numerator will be lower. From lower to higher, so numerator will be higher. Just remember this thing, kilometer per hour to meter per second, multiply with 5 by 18, and from meter per second to kilometer per hour, 18 by 5. Hope you understood this. Now let's get started with the things. So what's the first question which is given to us? That is, there is a train. Just imagine. And always, whenever you read the question, just read till the first full stop and get the data. A train is running at the speed of 60 kilometer per hour. So what is the speed? Just write. This is a train and it is going at the speed of 60 kilometer per hour. Fine. It crosses a pole. So there is a pole. Like this is a pole. It is crossing that pole in how many seconds? 9 seconds. It means this is time. So what they are asking, length of the train, that's nothing but distance d. So how to get the answer? Very, very important. Let's have a look at the options, and the options are in meters. It means we got the hint that we need to change every kilometer per hour parameter into meter per second. And just now we have learned what is that? 60 kilometer per hour to meter per second. We need to multiply with 5 by 18. So what we will get the speed, just let's say if you know the tables, that's okay. If you don't know, no worries. Let's go with 6 3s, 6 1s, 16. Okay. Then that is 50 by 3. Find 50 by 3 meter per second. Now I hope you understood. So here we go. Where it is. Sorry. Yeah. So speed equals to 50 by 3. So as we know the formula, what is the formula? 50 by 3, that is speed equals to distance, that is 9. Sorry, distance we need to find out, right? Let me, distance by time. So you can, if you are from the very basic background, no worries. I'll just let you know here. You can just take D is equals to, so 9 will come the other side. So it will be 50 into 9 by 3. That is 3 ones are 3 threes. 5 threes are 15. That is 150 meters. Or else directly you can also do 3 ones are 3 threes are 50 into 3, 150. So answer is 150 meters. Clear? Okay. So let me give you one question similar to that. Okay, sorry, there is no similar question. Okay, you can just note down as your homework. There is a train which is going at the speed of um, take it as 54 km per hour. Okay, here I'll write speed which is going at the speed of 54 km per hour, and it is crossing I mean pole in let's say 12 seconds. Fine. Then find out the distance or the length of the train. So please comment the answer in the comment section. Fine. So what you have to do, simply just take this and multiply with 5 by 18. Fine. I'm just making your job quite easy. And so just comment the answer in the comment box. Now let's go with the type 2. In the type 1, what we have seen, there's a train, very simple thing. Then in the type 2, as I told you, I'll not take much of your time. I'll just go through the concepts and to the target. Okay, not all the things here, there, and all the like jokes and everything. We are not going to have all those. Fine. Why? Because everyone's time is so precious, right? Now, so always what I said, whenever you read, just get that data. A train 240 meter long. So length of the train. And always try to have this habit of drawing the things. A train 240 meter long, that is length of the train. T, I'm writing 240 meter long. Passes a pole. So this is a pole. It is passing the pole in how many seconds? 24 seconds. Now they are saying how long will it take to pass a platform? So let's say this is a platform. Fine. And what is the length of the platform? 650 meters. Now, very, very important thing what you need to know is that whenever a train crosses a pole, it means this length, this distance is negligible. It means zero. But when it comes to platform, it means when I can say the train has crossed the platform, if the last coach, okay, last coach of the train reaches here, only then I can say train has crossed the platform. So indirectly what I mean to say is that if the train has to cross anything, and train is not a small thing, it used to have a long length, and here we have 240 meters, so you can understand. It means it has to cross, sorry, where I have reached. It means it has to cross its own length, I mean cover its own length plus platform length. So here total distance is going to be 240 plus 650. It has to cover. But in order to cover this, first we need to have what is speed. So as I told you earlier, this I was just explaining. Okay. Now let's read once again. A train 240-meter long passes a pole in 24 seconds. So we have distance and also we got time. Then what is the speed? Speed equals to distance by 10. 24 1 24 10. That is 10 meter per second. Now I got the speed. So how much time will it take to cross this platform? As just now I explained you. In order to cross the platform, it has to cover its own length plus platform length. That is, own length is 240 plus 650 by how much time it is taking. We need to calculate, that is t. But one thing will not change. What is that? Speed. Why? Because train is moving, not the platform is moving. Now, so 240 plus 650, that is 890 by t equals to 10. So here we go. T is equals to 890 by 10. 0 cancel, and it goes 89 seconds. Fine. Hope now you understood. Okay. Now let me tell you same thing in a very, very easy manner. Let me erase. Sorry. See, in a very easy manner, I'll tell you. In a shortcut way, you can say. So wherever the shortcut is applicable, I'll tell you those things as well. Here you can see, in order to cover 240 meters, it is taking 24 seconds, right? So in order to cover 650 meters, how many seconds will it take? So for 240, 24 means this zero is being removed. In the same way, for 650, it will take 65 seconds. But one thing, as I told you as a concept, in order to cover the platform, the train has to cover its own length and the platform length both. So 24 plus 65, 24 is the train length, train time, and 65 is the platform time. And if you combine both, you'll get same answer, that is 89 seconds. Now I hope you understood the things. Okay, so this is a shortcut. So sometimes it may be applicable, it might be applicable, but may not be. So always do remember both the ways, traditional as well as shortcut. But don't depend only on shortcut. Fine. Now let's go with the next question. So here, let me give you one question as a homework. There is a train which is going at the speed of whose length is 250 meter. It is covering in 25 seconds. So calculate the time uh, to cross a platform which is 750 meter. Yeah, please comment the answer in the comment section. Now let's go with the third concept. Fine. So almost two types we have covered, right? Now the third type. Here, as you can see, there is a man. Earlier, it was pole which was introduced. Now, a man. Fine. So, a train 125-meter long passes a man running at 5 kilometer. So, let's have the drawing. There is a train and there is a person who is running in the same direction. Just imagine this is a person. So this is a train. It is going in this direction, and person is also going in the same direction in which the train is going. And he is crossing in. Who is crossing? This train is crossing the person in 10 seconds. So one thing that you need to remember, whenever like for example, you are going on a bike, there is a bus. If you're trying to overtake that, so there will be a difference of speed. Let's say if the bus is going at the speed of 50 kilometer per hour, and you're trying to overtake it at the speed of 60 kilometer per hour. So what is the difference? Difference is 10 kilometer per hour. So that difference is known as relative speed. So this is relative time. The time in which he is crossing is relative time. Fine. Okay, now let's go ahead. So what they are asking, speed of the train, it means speed of this train they are asking. Now let's get into the topic. So to find the speed, what are the things that we require? We require distance, we require time. Only then we can find the speed. Now, before getting into that, one thing that you need to remember, in order to find the speed of the train, there is a formula, that is speed of the train if it is in the same direction. I mean, if the person and the train. So that is known as relative speed plus person speed. So this is relative time. So whatever the speed that we are going to get is relative speed. 125 by 10 meter per second, but answer is in kilometer per hour. So as I told you, what we need to do in order to change from meter per second to kilometer per hour? Yes, meter per second to kilometer per hour, it's nothing but small to big. So we need to multiply here 18 by 5. Very nice. So 5 ones are 25 paisa. Fine. Then after 5 twos are 5 5. 2 ones are 2. Okay, so S is equals to 9 5 is 45 kilometer per hour. Fine. Now, so this is my relative speed. Why? Because this is the time which is taken to cross the person. That's relative time. So if I calculate, if I divide the distance by relative time, I'll get relative speed. So if relative speed is 45 and person speed is 5, then what will be the speed of the train? It will be 50 kilometer per hour. Now I hope you understood. Okay. In case if you did not, then please pause it, go back and watch once again. Further, if you don't get, so please comment in the comment section. I'll explain you it again. Now, very important. Similar to this, the question can be if the direction is different, it means if this person is coming in the opposite direction, let's say the train is moving, I mean, in this direction and the person is coming. So, have you ever seen, let's say if you are in a train or in a bus, you are going in one direction and there is a vehicle which is coming from the opposite. So it will appear that even though that vehicle is in slow or your bus is in slow motion, but it will appear your bus is also going very fast and even that vehicle. So that is known as relative motion, due to relative motion in opposite direction. And that's the reason train speed, I mean, in that case, equals to relative speed minus percent speed. See here, speed of the train is relative plus percent. Here, relative minus percent. Clear? Okay. Uh, See, this will be your homework. Okay. Alongside the track ahead of engine, 120-meter at 45 km in the, so in how much time? This is similar to the previous question, what I told you. See, same direction, right? Here also we have same direction. Here, jogger. Okay, let me explain you, by the way. If you want, you can pause and solve it. Anyhow, the answer is given 36 seconds. There's a person, sorry, this is the train, right? And this is a person. So train is also going same direction and his speed is 9 km per hour, whereas how much ahead he is? Ahead of engine? Yeah, 120. So even we need to have that length as well, right? So length is 240 plus 120, that is 360. Why I have written this? Okay, fine. So 360 is the distance. Fine. And what is the time he is taking? We don't know. So how we can find the time? By using the same concept of relative speed. So relative speed is equals to, in the previous one we have seen, see, relative speed, if it is in the same, relative speed will be equal to speed of the train minus person speed. So here, as you can see, speed of the train is how much? 45 minus 9 km. So 45 minus 9 is 36 km. But all the options are in seconds. So I want it in meter per second. So from kilometer per hour to meter per second, what I have to do? Yes, 5 by 18. From high to low, 18 ones are 18 twos are, that is 10 seconds. So now I got relative time. Fine. Sorry, not related, relative speed. Fine. So what they are asking, in how much time will the train pass? It means they are asking relative speed. Here, see, relative time they gave and they asked the speed of the train. Here they gave train time, sorry, train speed, jogger speed, I mean the person speed. Now they are asking to find out in how much time a train can pass the jogger. So first what we have found the relative speed. After getting the relative speed, that is 10 meter per second. Fine. Yeah, here we have. After that, relative speed equals to, what is the formula? Distance by time. So what is the total distance? That is 240 plus 120, that is 360. And time, we don't know. So we need to find out. But we know the speed. What is the speed? Speed is 10 meter. So 10 meter per second. So 360 by 10, that is 36 seconds. Now I hope you understood. So sometimes they may also give ahead, or like if they say behind, what you will do in that case? Behind, is it possible that question? No. Why? Because a jogger is running behind in the same width. So how much time it will take to cross? No, it's not at all possible logically, right? So they will never give there is a person who is running behind. Fine. Either they can give in opposite. So for the opposite, we have the formula that we have seen here. Fine. Now, so please take this question as your homework, and I'll just stop here. Just try to solve in case if you don't get. please comment in the comment section and we'll start from the same question in the part 2. Okay, so now I hope you are getting the things. Okay, so study well and I'll keep posting all the related videos. Till then, keep learning and always be happy. Okay, yeah. So then after we'll meet in our next session. Till then.